So, welcome back everybody. My first in the field photography video in well over a year. And what better way to start it from some fond memories of this place. One of my favourite videos, my favourite trips I've ever done, which I'll link above, which was done a few years ago. I'm back at Camber Sands for the first in the field photography video of this channel in well over a year. So I'm not expecting anything spectacular today. It's a very grey, overcast day. Beautiful sand dunes though to play with, but there's going to be no epic sunrise, I don't think. Sunrise is in about 20 minutes and there's no colour at all. So, but it's not low tide, but because this beach is so long anyway, it doesn't matter, which is absolutely fantastic. But no, welcome back to the channel for the first in the field video in well over a year. So I'm kind of nervous about it, to be honest with you, because I feel like I need to get a image and a good one to make this video worth watching or even editing. But either way, I'm going to give it a damn good go. And fingers crossed for today. But it's just good to be out, and inviting you guys along. Let's go and have a quick look around and see what we can find, even if it's something small to go and photograph. Now, the one problem that I do have with this place is the sand. Not because it's not beautiful at all, but it's the fact that it just gets in everywhere. I came out here last weekend just to have some quiet time, me time. That was actually going to be the first time that I shot, but I decided I don't want to do that. I just wanted to be me and my camera, so I didn't vlog any of it. So this is the reason why this is the first one. But last weekend wouldn't have worked anyway. Even though there was colour in the sky, there was a nice sunrise, it was ridiculously windy. I couldn't even change lens. There was just sand. All of this was just blowing absolutely everywhere. So it would have been an absolute nightmare to try and vlog that, as well as a tree stump down there. To vlog that as well as try and photograph it, because it was hard enough just to photograph. I did get a nice good couple of images from that. It's really quite misleading though, this landscape, because one minute you're walking on really hard compact sand and the next minute it's like now, and then the next minute it's so soft that you just fall all the way through it or always fall over. So yeah, that's the only downfall I find with sandy beaches is that slightest bit of wind, and that is it. Like, it makes conditions ridiculously hard to try and shoot. But today, no wind at all. No wind. It's perfect. It's just a shame we've got no light. No light whatsoever. But I will try and find at least one image. Just one. Even if it's an image that is obvious, I will find just one image here today for you guys. It's good to be back, kind of thing. Bringing this camera along, because this camera has just been sitting there for a long time. So I'm going to head down onto the actual main part of the beach now and sort of see if I can scope it from this side looking back. But yeah, sand. Pain in the arse, but lovely to shoot on at the same time. Well, after what seems to be a good sort of 25 minutes of having a good look around on these dunes, I've been on the flats, I've been up on the top, been searching all around. I'm still looking out for my small little scene. I think I know what I'm after, but I haven't found it yet. It's here somewhere. I definitely know it's here somewhere. I've just got to find that right little patch of little blade of sand grass, dune grass, sorry. But I found another image while I've been looking around, and it's nothing spectacular. Unfortunately, there's no sort of texture in the sky. I might be able to pull some of it back, and I'm not going to be doing any sky replacement at all. I don't do none of that. So what you see is what you get, unfortunately, with me. But I kind of like this. I'm trying to use this. I'm going to have to try and do this. I'm so out of touch. So this path here as a leading line, and I kind of like this here as sort of like my mini mountain of sand in the background as such. But yeah, it's nothing spectacular. I think I probably will turn this black and white. In fact, it's probably more 70-30 that it probably will turn black and white. But I will try both. I might even post both side by side, and then you guys can tell me what one you prefer. Like I said, it's just an image. It's nothing portfolio type of a banger, but at least it's still one image. I have had to focus stack it, so I've focused down on the dune right here. Then I've done one mid, which I probably won't need, and then I've obviously done one on the background. But yeah, it's one image. It's one image to start the day off, and I'm still looking for that other image. There's a small little bird over there. Sorry, it's just caught my eye. But yeah, it's still a nice morning. It's not cold either. So yeah, it's one image in the bag. So tell me what you think, depending on if there's two images coming up on your screen in the next few seconds. So I've decided to give up on searching for that composition with the single dune grass. I think it's one of those ones where I could search for hours and hours in amongst all of that lot, trying to find the perfect one. So, and I don't want to sort of waste all my time. So I've only got a small window today to come out and shoot. So I've decided to give up looking for it, and hopefully it kind of finds me. And that's not because I'm lazy, it is purely because I've got a feeling I will just waste all my time looking for a blade of grass in amongst all that lot. But the tide is going out, and like I said before, it doesn't really matter with this beach about the tide, because obviously it's a big beach anyway, so even when the tide goes out, it doesn't look any different, it's just further back. The only problem with this beach is that there isn't much foreground interest in the way of like rocks and things like that. There's none at all. But every now and then it washes up a tree log or something like that, which can make a nice foreground element. But there is none of that today. And I'm hoping that I can recreate another image that I took from here from last week. And the reason why I say recreate is because I really liked the composition, but I wasn't entirely sure if I liked the colour. And I did try it in black and white and I hated it. I think it needs to be just a toned down version of it, which today is perfect for it because there is no colour. So I'm going to try and do something similar to that and hope and pray that I can make it work. But that's the advantage of this beach, is because there is nothing on the beach at all for that's it. Simplicity and minimalism is absolutely fantastic photography here. It's just finding it and practicing that style of photography is difficult. I think it is anyway. Trying to it's kind of like the opposite. You have too much, trying to sort through the chaos, it can be a bit overwhelming. Take too much away and it's hard to find a subject in all that emptiness. Maybe I should do a video on that. Right, well obviously I'm still down on the flats. Obviously gave up in the dunes, trying to find something simple, and I found this little bit of waterway just here, and I'm literally trying to keep it as simple as I possibly can, going for my default settings, f11, ISO 100, exposing for the highlights, and that is it. And all I'm doing is keeping the S-curve bit of waterway dead center on a 1x1 crop. Can't get any simpler than that. So yeah, it's another image, so I'm really happy with it today. I'm going to go and have another quick wander, but I think we're probably going to call it a day in a minute and go home, get a nice coffee or something. Right, so I'm calling it a day. I'm going home. I've had a good look around today. It's been an enjoyable day, well, enjoyable morning. And obviously it's vlog number 1 back in the field. So it's been good. It's absolutely been a good day. So thank you everybody for subscribing over the last few months. We've got a couple of new ones. Welcome to the team, basically. It's but obviously I am going to start trying posting regularly again in the field, at home, bits and bobs and what I'm up to photography wise. So yeah, obviously lockdown stuff is starting to ease off as well, but yeah, I'm going to try and make this channel work again. I'm determined to do it now. More videos all the time, whether they're short or long, or it's just going to be as best as I can. So yeah, thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.